Tonight, we'll be telling you two tales. The first is by Saint-Saëns, Marche Militaire Française. And it is the final movement in his Algerian suite. And this exciting, robust movement, it depicts militaristic sounds of the French army as it marches across the foreign country, Algeria. Now, in a stark contrast, our second tale is about a beautiful princess who is cursed by a vile witch and can only be revived by a true lover's kiss. Or something like that. But in reality, what we're actually going to be playing is a few movements from Tchaikovsky's The Sleeping Beauty ballet. And yeah, so it's going to be a furious introduction leading into more gentle andantino, and then a triumphant waltz as the princess is born, and then a lovely panorama, and then we'll close out with a romantic waltz, which is some of Tchaikovsky's best work. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Knoxville Symphony Youth Orchestra. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to this first concert of the 2024-25 season of the Knoxville Symphony Youth Orchestra Association. We really appreciate you coming out and seeing this first concert of all of our orchestras and supporting your sons and daughters, nieces, nephews, everybody who's up here in all of our musical endeavors, and we thank you for that, and more of that in just a moment. I always, in my concert, Andrew, if you would hand my friend to me here, I always have some kind of support animal with me. You might not see it, but I do. This is a woolly mammoth. I haven't named him yet, but the reason I'm holding it, him, I'm going to say it's him. He looks like a herald. Hi, Harold. Sorry. That our merchandise sale is still going on. Our mascots, along with along with other KSYO merchandise, it goes to supporting the Youth Orchestra Association in all of our endeavors. For those of you who tried to buy Harold, or whatever you want to name him, this afternoon, you might have noticed that it said it was out of stock. It's not. If you wish to make purchases towards our merchandise, they are. You can do that until 11 o'clock tonight, so after this concert, if you wish to go home and support the Youth Orchestra Association through our merchandise, you can still do that, and we just wanted to know there are plenty of mammoths to go along. They are not extinct yet, just in our own memories. The Knoxville Symphony Youth Orchestra is part of the Knoxville Symphony Youth Ensembles within the KSO, and they are generously supported by the Pilot Company. Would you please join me in thanking them for their support? We would like to give a special thanks to Drs. Mark and Meredith Overholt for sponsoring this evening's concert. Please join me in thanking them. Thank you, Mark and Meredith. And we would also like to give a special shout out to the Knoxville Symphony League, as well as Drs. Ayan and Quinn Rahman for their generous support of the Youth Orchestra organization. So please join me in thanking them. Thank you so much. So we begin with Sasson's Marche Militaire Français, and the Knoxville Symphony Orchestra, which is the parent company of this youth orchestra organization, oftentimes well, I shouldn't say oftentimes, it's been going on for many, many, many years, collaborates with the Appalachian Ballet Company in their annual tradition of presenting the Nutcracker each year, which many of you have seen and attended. Also in March, the Appalachian Ballet Company and Knoxville Symphony are going to be doing a collaboration on one of Tchaikovsky's other famous ballets, Swan Lake. And so when we are thinking about Tchaikovsky, he has three famous ballets, Nutcracker, Swan Lake, and that's why I wanted to present The Sleeping Beauty, music from The Sleeping Beauty with our youth orchestra. So you'll be kind of getting a taste of all three of those ballets sometime during the year. The selections we have chosen for you tonight represent some of the most creative that I feel that Tchaikovsky has offered. He was a great concerto writer and a great symphony writer, but when he wasn't necessarily confined to thinking, how am I going to write a symphony or a concerto, these very serious, famous forms, when he was thinking about what does a princess look like, or what does a sugar plum fairy sound like, I find him that he is at his most creative, and I think that's what you're going to find with our selections. We have a vigorous and dramatic introduction, which leads to a beautiful andantino. We have a famous march when all of the townspeople are coming in to pay homage to the newly born princess, a beautiful panorama, and then one of Tchaikovsky's many famous waltzes. So, to end our concert this evening, selections from The Sleeping Beauty by Tchaikovsky featuring the Knoxville Symphony Youth Orchestra.